So hello everyone. So this is the second part of our discussion on the topic integration by partial fraction decomposition. So this will focus on case 1. Okay? So in this case, we need to ensure that r of x over q of x, or the rational function that we have, is a proper rational function. Okay? And that rational function can be formed as a sum of partial fractions of the form. This one, first is a over the quantity a of ax plus b raised to n, and or the form ax plus b over this one. Okay? So as you can see, itong sa una, these are linear factors, while the second one is quadratic. Okay? So whenever you can decompose the rational function into sums of partial fractions wherein the factors of your denominator are either linear or quadratic, then kaya nating i-evaluate yung integral nila. Okay? So a theorem in algebra guarantees that it is always possible to do this. So we will explain more in details the four cases that we will consider in evaluating these types of functions. Okay? So we will start first with case 1. That is when the product, okay, or the denominator is a product of linear factors, that is of the form ax plus b. So yung denominator natin na q of x, dapat ma-express natin siya into products of distinct linear factors. So when I say distinct, dapat walang nagre-repeat. Okay? So first, para mas maintindihan, let's consider this example. We will evaluate the integral of 2x minus 3 all over x squared plus 2x minus 3 dx. So dito, tingnan muna natin yung denominator na x squared plus 2x minus 3. Okay, and since this expression is factorable, so the factors are x plus 3 and x minus 1. Then we have 2x minus 3. So, ang ginawa natin, nag-factor lang tayo sa denominator. Okay? So, observe that in our denominator, the factors are actually distinct linear factors. And pag distinct siya, we can use this decomposition. Okay? So therefore, itong expression na to na 2x minus 3 over x plus 3 times x minus 1, pwede natin siyang masulat as a sum of partial fractions. So ito yon, yung a sub 1 over this one plus a sub 2 over this until a sub k. So nakadepende siya kung ilang factors meron ka. So kung dalawa, until a sub 2 lang. Pag tatlo, until a sub 3 and so on. Okay? And itong a sub 1x plus b1 is the first linear factor. A sub 2x plus b2 is the second linear factor and so on. Okay? So dito, ito, pwede natin masulat as a over the first linear factor x plus 3 plus b over the second linear factor x minus 1. So, ang ginawa ko, instead of a sub 1, a sub 2, ab lang yung ginamit ko. Para hindi tayo malito later sa mga subscripts kung puro a ang gagamitin nating letters or variable. Diba? Okay. So, after that, dapat ma-solve natin yung a and b. So, what should be the values of a and b so that itong decomposition na to, itong mga partial fractions na to, if you're going to take the sum, that is just equivalent to the given rational function. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin para hindi tayo mahirapan is first, we will eliminate the denominator. So, our denominator here is x plus 3 and x minus 1. So, we will multiply both sides by the denominator. Okay, para mawala siya. So from that, so you can observe sa left side of the equation, x plus 3 will be eliminated and x minus 1 will also be eliminated. So what's left here is 2x minus 3. Okay, equal to, here we will distribute, okay, this x plus 3 and x minus 1 to both terms. So we will have a times x plus 3 times x minus 1 over x plus 3 plus we have b times x plus 3 x minus 1 over x minus 1. Okay? And from that, x plus 3 will be eliminated and x minus 1 will also be eliminated. So what we have now is 2x minus 3 equal to a times x minus 1 plus b times x plus 3. Okay? So again, we need to find the values of a and b. So dito, para mas madali, I will just let any value of x in such a way na masosolve si a and b. So first, observe sa right-hand side of the equation, this term here, they will become 0 if x is equal to 1. And here, this term here will become 0 when x is equal to negative 3. Therefore, I will use those values of x para mas madaling masolve si a and b. Kasi pag 0 yung isa dyan, yung isang variable na lang yung matitira. Diba? So, I will first let x be equal to 1. So, we will have 2 times 1 minus 3 equals a times 1 minus 1 plus b times 1 plus 3. Okay? And from that, 2 times 1 minus 3 is negative 1 equal to, this will become 0. And 1 plus 3 is 4, so we have 4b. That means that b is equal to negative 1/4. Okay? So we now have the value of b. Also, when x is equal to negative 3, we will have 2 times negative 3 minus 3 is equal to a times negative 3 minus 1 plus b times negative 3 plus 3. Observe that this will become 0. So this will now be negative 9 equal to negative 4a. That means that a is equal to 9 over 4. Okay? Again. So we now have the values of a and b. So going back to our expression, so itong integral of 2x minus 3 all over x plus 3 times x minus 1 dx. So we can decompose this one or write as our a. What is a? 9 over 4. So 9 over 4 over x plus 3. Yan, ito yan. Nandito, diba? Plus b is negative 1/4. So negative 1/4 over x minus 1. Okay, dx. So from that, this will now be 9 over 4 integral of dx over x plus 3 minus 1/4 integral of dx over x minus 1. Okay? So here you use again u substitution. U sub. Dito din mag u sub kayo. Okay? So from that, this will now be 9 over 4 after doing u substitution. That is just ln of the absolute value of x plus 3. And this is minus 1/4 ln of x minus 1 plus c. And that concludes our solution. So therefore, we have solved the given integral. Okay, thank you.